Assalamualaikum class. The topic of my presentation is negotiation. Negotiation, often used plural, literally means objective based discussion, meaningful talk, and direct communication. It refers to exchange of expressions and comparing of apparently inconsistent views on some issues. Don Peters, professor of law at University of Florida, says negotiation encompasses any exchange of information made by two or more parties in search of an agreement to do or refrain from doing something. Negotiation occur when suggestions, proposals, solutions, offer and counter offers, concession, position, or arguments shared. The following are essential elements of negotiation. It is a direct communication mechanism. Its objective is the resolution of differences. Its stimulate is the consent of the parties. The outcome is non-binding. Procedure and formulation of solution remain in the control of parties. There are four phases of negotiation. Number one, preparations. Second, opening. And third is bargaining. And fourth is closing. In the first phase, preparation, parties are to prepare and collect the material for the process. For the reason they are to state their case, and the opposite party would not be made satisfied on the basis of mere stories. At the stage of opening, both parties come to know about the initial position of the other side. Initial position would expose the maximum expectation of parties. The bargaining stage narrows down the differences. Here, the parties need to develop a realistic approach. They should keep their expectation in the light of situation developed during this process. They must accept that a mutually acceptable agreement could never be reached unless there is some withdrawal from their initial position. Each party ought to mentally ready that he would be supposed to give some concessions to the opponent. The closing phase is the formulation of final agreement, a compromise deed that will tie the parties in contractual liabilities. This is the fruit of the whole process that re-establishes terms between the disputing parties, bringing them to a state of sympathy and cooperation. A successful negotiation process therefore shall always need these essential. Number one, cooperation, evidence of from irrelevant discussions. Number three, consciousness about the time constraints. Number four, belief of the parties that no other mechanism would bring a better solution than negotiation. Belief of the parties that a mutual agreement is not something impossible. Number six, admittance that to leave some and to take some is the fundamental feature of the process. Cooperating means that the party should sacrifice its own interest in the wanting circumstances. The following two famous strategies of negotiation have emerged from this concept of cooperation and competition. A competitive or adversarial strategy. The focus remains on the obtaining of objective. The party wishes victory at any rate, even at the cost of the other. He takes an extreme position and tries for one-sided gains. With him, there is a very limited scope of concessions. The party wishes the outcome in the shape of win-lose approach and searches for an agreement that may benefit him only. To achieve his goal, the negotiator uses various tactics and generates maximum pressure on the other negotiator. This is a blind approach to giant gains. In situation like this, the chances of arrival to an agreement highly decrease. There always remains likelihood of breakdown and impasse. As a result, threat to the future relation of parties become possible. B. Integrative or interest-based strategy. Here the focus remains on amicable solution. The peaceful settlement is the main objective. The strategy adopted is to make concessions, to ensure giant gains, and to maintain good relationships. It may sometimes demand the sacrifice of one's own interest. This kind of negotiation is also called the soft negotiating strategy. This approach has some advantages. Number one, it reduces the chance of breakdown and impasse. It results in a better agreement based on when situation. It closes the chance of repudiation of the agreement in the future. Number four, it results in improved organizational effectiveness. Number five, it ensures the restoration of ties between the disputing parties. Negotiation as regarded to its subject and approaches. Negotiation is thus be divided into the two groups. Number one, dispute negotiation. Here the focus remain on resolving existing issue. Two, transaction negotiation. The focus is on reaching agreement for the future. Some researchers have considered the various strategies of negotiation described above as its kinds. According to them, negotiation is of two kinds, the distributive and the integrative. Each kind has the distinct features and outcomes. These are evidence in this phenomena. There is no win situation at all. Here, the negotiator who prefers a peaceful resolution at any rate loses all or some of his claims. The people who evade taking a risk due to some other priorities usually adopt this approach. Number two, competition. He is the negotiator who wants to achieving all of his claim through negotiation process. Therefore, he is deadly rigid. He wishes to protect his interests even at the cost of the opponent. Negotiation in this situation may only be successful if the other party is evaded. If not, the process would fail. Such negotiator is called competitor. Accommodative. Number three, accommodative. Here, one negotiator sacrifices some of his interest for the other party. It means that he gives some concessions. He does not perform like the evading disputant. He is also not like a rigid negotiator. He is rather cooperative in nature. His grade lies between the evader and competitor. Compromising inclinations. In this kind, the very nature of the negotiator inclines towards compromise. He can be placed somewhere, for example, between the assertive and cooperative parties. He accepts all that lies in expedient, and that's why he does not reject partial solutions as it minimizes the bulk and strength of difference.